Hey y'all, welcome to Life on Goldman Road. This cabinet always seems to be open, never fails. If you are new here, I am Brenda. Welcome to this messy kitchen. It always seems to be cluttered and things out of place. But I have got 3 cakes to decorate today. So I've got to have some organization before I can get started. It is about 20 after 10 and I have to be back to pick up eggs at the chicken house at 2. So I want to get at least 1 done during this time. I have got 1. It is a strawberry cake. We're going to do camouflage icing with the little army men on top. The other 2 are for girls. I'm not sure if they're twins, but they are turning, I believe, 7. No, maybe that's the date. Yes, she needs it for the 17th. Anyway, theirs is going to be a simple cake. It's 2, but it's going to be white icing with then just smears of colored frosting. So those should be pretty easy. The camouflage cake with the little army guys is a strawberry cake. The other 2, one is strawberry, one is chocolate. So really simple. I'm hot. I have just come in from outside and the temperature is on the rise. We still are mid to upper 80s during the day, and then we drop into the 60s at night. It is so much better than that 100-degree weather we had a few weeks ago, but when you're running, it still gets hot. Clarence is in the hayfield trying to get that last cut of hay. He has 2 fields, 2.5 fields left to finish. So if he can get that done, well, he's getting it cut down. So probably, let's see, today's Saturday. Maybe by Tuesday or Wednesday, he can get those up. If he can get those up, then probably hay season is over. With the temperature drop, the grass is just not growing as much. So I don't think he's going to be able to get that October cut. So I am going to take just a minute and work on this kitchen. I'm going to make a lemon water because I'm hot, I'm thirsty, and I need a little energy boost. So I'm going to get hydrated so I can start the day. Just breathe. It's all going to be okay. All right, I'm not going to make you watch me clean, but we have got things to do. I've got to unload and load the dishwasher. I've got to wash out my sinks. I have got my butter right there coming to room temperature. And they are almost perfect. That is just for 1 batch of frosting though. That is a cup of butter. So I will need to make 3 batches of frosting today. So, gonna get that started. My KitchenAid is ready to go. I just need to clean that area so I'm not closed in on, or feel like I'm being closed in on. Otherwise, once I get these cakes out of the way, the weekend will slow down tremendously. I wanted to get some of this done yesterday, but I was out of eggs, and so I had to wait on eggs until yesterday afternoon, so that meant my cakes were not cool, so I couldn't frost anything last night. That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to stop running on at the mouth though. I'm going to get this cleaned up and we're going to start on our frosting. Okay, we made a little progress. We have the area we're going to be working to make the frosting. And then as I work on the frosting, I can work on my other areas. But we are going to go ahead and get this butter going. Now, the longer you beat butter, the whiter it gets. I don't know. I didn't make up the rule. but it works. So if you've got yellow butter, just be prepared to mix it for a while. Now I use my paddle attachment for this, and that helps. If you use the whisk, sometimes it puts too much air in there. So let me get my paddle attachment. I'm going to get these to mixing. We're going to add salt, vanilla, powdered sugar, and some heavy cream. That's it. I will post my recipe down below. It is a lot of sugar. It is 7 cups. That is a 2-pound bag of the Great Value powdered sugar at Walmart. Anyway, we're going to get started on this first batch of frosting. I wanted to bring you over and show. This is our first batch of frosting. This is a little stiff. See how it's hanging on the mixer there. That we may have to add just a little bit more cream, heavy whipping cream, to that to kind of loosen that up just a little bit. So oh, I don't know that I'm ready for this, but here we go. I'm going to get out my layers of strawberry cake. I'm going to put down a cake board. We're going to get those situated on that. And we will see how far we make it. We've still got plenty of time though. It's just 11:07, so not bad. We're gonna start on this first cake. The camo cake is probably gonna be the most intricate because trying to do the camouflage. So I need to research a little bit on how to get that dark green. But we'll make it. We will make it. Now I'm going to do this on the stove over here, just because I have elbow room and I have not made it to my island to clean it off and all of that good stuff. And I'm trying to get into my cake boards now. But what I'm going to do to kind of make this a little easier, I'm going to go ahead and put some frosting in a piping bag. And I'm going to pipe that icing on so I don't have to spread so much. You'll understand when you see what I'm doing. But anyway, let me rearrange you. I got my cake board. I got my turntable over here. So we'll see what we can get done. Okay. I did a little dollop of frosting on my cake board. These cakes are just a little sticky on top. It's not a big deal. And no, I don't usually level my cakes because I have not quite figured that out yet. It never cuts straight. Never cuts straight. So what I do is just fill in with frosting, make sure then my cake stays in place. Not a big deal. I'm not a professional by any means, so, and I don't pretend to be, but we're going to start getting some frosting on this cake. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking a while ago when we put that heavy layer on, because this is just the crumb coat. So we just want it covered so the crumbs will not get into our actual frosting. So I'm going to, and all I did was just brought everything up and over, and so we just got a light little layer on top. I'm going to stick this in the fridge because I'm hot, so I know it's hot. Okay, I actually got that second strawberry cake crumb coated as well, so I've now got to make a new batch of frosting. We're moving though. So we're going to do that right quick, and then I will get the chocolate cake crumb coated. Once I get that done, I will probably bring out that first strawberry cake and start the decorating process. Okay, y'all, I get into the zone and I forget to hit record, but we got the camo cake done. We've got our little soldier man on top. We have the little fences around. We have the drip that he wanted. It's not perfect by any means, but I hope he'll be happy with it. So, one cake down, I can call this mama and say, it is ready whenever you are. She'll either pick it up this afternoon or tomorrow. As you see behind me, my sink runneth over, but that's okay. I am on, I think it's the third batch of frosting. I don't even know anymore. We're going to start on the white cakes with the color splashes. I will try to do better and take you along as we do this. It is just hard for me when I get in the zone and doing this. I don't think about hitting record because it takes a lot of concentration. Again, I'm not a professional. We just do the best we can. But anyway, we're gonna frost this cake and see how it turns out. Okay, we have this one frosted. Now, it is not perfect by any means, but we are going to smear it with different colors, so all these little imperfections that you see will go away when we put the color on. I have enough frosting to, I think, do the other cake, so I'm probably going to stick this one back in the fridge, get the other cake out, and we will get that one frosted because it's already 1:40 and I've got to get back to the chicken house in 20 minutes. Okay, again, we have it frosted. It's not perfect, but again, we're going to smear colors on here. So this is the strawberry cake. That's the only thing. I got to keep up with what's what. The chocolate is already in the refrigerator. This is the strawberry. I have, if I can get it loose, I have this much left, which is not a lot. It's not a lot at all. It is a possibility that I will have to make a half batch. I'm honestly hoping not. But let me see if I can scrape down the sides of this so we can look at this and see if I think I can get what I need out of it. That's not a lot. That's probably a cup, which is a bummer because leftover from my green is probably about a cup and a half. I'm going to use this on these cakes. I just need less of it. And I actually have this green as well, and I may can turn this into more of a teal. We will see. I have just a little bit of purple, so maybe all I need is a little bit of pink and a little bit of yellow, and I think I'll have pretty much the colors that they need. So I'll stick this in the fridge. It's 10 till 2. I'm going to the chicken house. I had to bring Clarence some water down here, so I figured I'd show you. It's not near as tall as it was the last time he cut it. I can't remember when that was, but if y'all remember, it was as tall as the tractor. It was crazy. So now it would probably come about my waist. So the grass has really slowed down a lot in the growth. So this will be the last cutting definitely on this field. This is about 40 acres here, and he's got that little section left and he will be finished, but he needed some water, so here we are. All right, y'all, we are going to finish up these cakes. I still got a sink full of dishes, so that has not changed. Let me point you down, though, so you can see what I'm probably about to mess up. Okay, I have ink or food coloring all over me, so I should be ready to go for this, right? So, best I know from the pictures, we're just gonna do some color. We have purple and yellow. We have some pink. We have a peachy, it actually is, the color is supposed to be copper, but I did it very light. So it's more of a peach. I was going for an orange, but that is fine. Now in the mixer over here, I have it was green and I put blue in it, so it did a lovely teal color that I just adore. And of course it's getting it everywhere, so I need to probably get a spoon or something for that. Now I have some left also from the camo cake, and it's a really pretty green, so we're gonna see kind of what it looks like. Oh, I love that. So that's gonna be our colors. That is going to be our colors. So what I'm gonna do, just kind of bring up, need a paper towel. Just gonna kind of, now in the picture, they were clumpy, the colors. So this is fine. That's what I wanted to do. Kind of get that situated. Let me do just a little more to kind of fill in right there. Okay. All right. We're going to kind of do that around the cake and on the top. So let's see what I can get done. Other thing I'll say, this cake is cold. So the frosting is kind of sticking where I put it. And that's a good thing. And it's not messing, what I'm trying to say, it's not messing with the color underneath, the white. Can y'all hear that? This white has, we've sat this in the refrigerator, so it's nice and firm. So that's all good. And this color just turned out gorgeous. Whatever I have left over, I will use it on something else. We'll figure it out. But I'm just going to continue to go on with the cake. Okay, this is what we got. We just smeared some icing. This is what the example looked like. We have some there on the top as well. The other cake is very similar. It has more on the top just so I can tell them apart, because this one is the chocolate and the other one is the strawberry. So just needed to be able to tell them apart when I gave them to my nephew tonight. So I'm going to stick this back in the fridge. I'm calling it good. Cakes are done. Cakes are done. All right, y'all. Cakes are done. I don't think I want to do 3 cakes in a day again. Just, that's a lot. That's a lot. So, but anyway, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to work on these dishes and supper right now. So I appreciate you hanging out with me. If you haven't already, subscribe. Hit that little bell button and it will notify you when I have videos pop up. We try to do videos on Monday and Friday. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. But for the most part, Mondays and Fridays are video days. So if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe. We would love to have you all the time. But I'm going to get off of here and clean some house and cook some supper and do some stuff. So until next time, I'll see you later.